Don't quit on you. The better or best version of you may only be a few steps away. Have you ever had an epiphany? No, I don't mean today I realized that stressed is just desserts spelled backwards. Shout out to all my sweet toothers out there. No, I mean an epiphany that really changed your life. I had one a few years ago. See, I was in my doctor's office waiting for some test results. I was sitting there patiently, trying to seem interested in this anatomy of the eye on the wall. And my doctor comes in. He says, "Mr. Nichols, great news. There's nothing wrong with your kidneys." I said, "Yes, let's wrap it up and get out of here." And he says, "Hang on a second." I said, "I knew it." Every time I see my doctor, we do this dance. And at this point in my life, I was 496 pounds. And my doctor's going to talk to me about my weight, and I'm going to say this, and he's going to say that. But this time was different. He said, "Mr. Nichols, if I needed to get in there and get some tissue from your kidney, I couldn't because of your size. You really need to think about losing some weight." I said, "Doc, I feel fine. You saw my blood pressure. It was great. My cholesterol, awesome." He says, "Okay. How does your spleen feel?" "Huh? My spleen? Doc, I don't know what a spleen is, nor do I know what a spleen does." He goes on to explain the importance of the spleen and how it cleans the blood and fights disease. I said, "And Doc, listen, I ain't got time for that." He says, "Mr. Nichols, how often do you quit on yourself?" I said, "Quit on myself? What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, I just told you about a health issue, and you told me you ain't got time for that. I think you should seriously think about losing some weight because your internal organs, along with your spleen, are under intense pressure." I said, "Okay, Doc," as I normally do, and then I get out of there. So I'm driving down the road, and I'm thinking to myself, Doc is crazy. I'm winning right now. I just got my 3rd promotion this year. I finished my bachelor's degree. I bought the biggest house on the block. My kids are on the honor roll. I'm winning. But then as I reflected on those high moments, I started to reflect on low moments. Like, due to my weight, simply tying my shoes is an obstacle. Due to my weight, I can't walk more than 5 or 10 minutes without finding something to lean on or sit down to catch my breath. Or due to my weight, I now have to wear a machine and a mask to help me breathe at night. Or even due to my weight, when I take my kids to carnival and they want me to get on a roller coaster, I have to make an excuse as to why I don't want to get on. But the real reason is I'm too big and they won't let me. And on top of that, my spleen? And then I started to realize maybe Doc was right. Because see, I tried to lose weight before. Name a diet, I've been on it. Y'all heard of Atkins, right? Yeah, I tried that, I quit. I was doing keto before keto was keto. I quit that too. Y'all heard of Jenny Craig? Yeah, I quit her too. And at that point I was realizing that I was quitting on myself. And at that point I said to myself, no more. My mantra became, don't quit. I implemented a system. And every day I told myself, don't quit. When I wanted that cheeseburger, don't quit. When I didn't feel like going to the gym that day, don't quit. When I got on that scale and it wasn't moving and I'm saying this is not working, don't quit. And here we are, 2 years later, 200 pounds lighter. And I'm here to tell you, don't quit. But see, for you, it might not be your spleen. It might be starting over with a new career. I want you to tell yourself, man, I need you to say it like you mean it. Tell yourself,
don't quit.
It might be financial stability and paying down debt. Tell yourself,
don't quit.
It might be a situation where you're back against the wall and everything is falling down around you. I want you to muster everything you got within yourself and tell yourself,
don't quit.
I implore you, I entreat you, and I challenge you to never, ever quit on you. Because the better or best version of you may only be a few steps away. Mr.